Hello YouTube, it's been a while. It hasn't been a while for me because this is the second time I'm recording this video after a 19-minute rampage about tax avoiders, eBay being dead, and how I work too much. This happens every video. I rampage about rubbish and I just end up restarting. It's now 1:52 a.m. I have work shortly. So let's start with work because that was topic number uno, 10. Um, Work has taken over my life again, which is not what I wanted, but here we are. Um, Basically, my official role is supervisor slash manager. Manager sounds better, so let's go with manager of a very fancy restaurant here in Bristol. Um, I run the floor, I run staff training, I do all the ordering, I look after all the customers, I keep people happy. It was me and my amazing friend doing it together. We've done it together for 5 months now, is when we took over the position together. She's now left to do some business marketing in the town centre, sort of city centre, I should say, is Bristol. Um, so I'm on my own, which means I've kind of had to pick up her part of everything. So my hours have doubled. So I used to be doing. So my job's split into two shifts. It's split into a morning shift and an evening shift. We open Wednesday to Sunday. Sunday we only do a day shift for a Sunday lunch, and it would be like I'd work Wednesday day, have Wednesday night off, work Thursday day, work Thursday night, have Friday morning off, work Friday night, have Saturday morning off, work Saturday, work Sunday. So it was like you would get a morning and an evening off a week or something. It was about 30 odd hours a week or so. Um, Now it's about 60 because obviously it's double. And my responsibilities are double. Great. So I've had to do loads and loads of admin. Honestly, I've done about 20 hours worth of admin. It's been crazy. I shouldn't have to do all this admin, but to make my life easier, I decided to. I've got spreadsheets, I've got work documents, I've got guides, books, pictures, everything that just help me make my life easier at the moment. You've got lots of new staff, so it's all about staff training and drink knowledge and food knowledge. Just topping up on my nutrition knowledge as well because I have an A-level in food science and nutrition. That's something I'm quite passionate about. So just making sure I'm up to date on all my vitamins, minerals, food intolerances, food allergies. They keep adding to them all the time. But yeah, work has taken a huge step up, which isn't what I wanted. It's only temporary. I've been promised that, and I'm hoping it is. I'm hoping they're not lying to me. Because the last thing I want is to be on my own all over Christmas, because it's a very, very time-consuming job. There's times where I don't leave there until like 1, 2 in the morning. There's times where I leave there at like 9 o'clock at night. It's so up and down hospitality. You have to love it to do it, especially at a manager sort of level. As like a school job, it's fine. You just have to be good at talking to people, honestly. If you want a quick job, go for hospitality. They're always looking for jobs. Always looking for jobs, always looking for people. So that was a 3-minute rant about my work. So you might be wondering what that has to do with reselling. Well, I've kind of taken a step back from reselling. I haven't been to a car boot for the past 4 or 5 weeks. So Carla has had all the good stuff. She's had everything. I've watched all the live streams, and she's had every single thing I wanted to know. Honestly, she hasn't picked up anything I would have noticed, so there's no issue. There's room for both of us at that car boot, Carla. No, it's always fun to watch another reseller at the same car boot pick up stuff, and you're like, hang on, I saw that, but I really didn't know that. Or, ooh, I think Carla said that to me about the Minecraft stuff, which still hasn't sold. I'm so annoyed. It's had about 300 views, like 20 watchers. I've done the old up it trick, I've done the old lower it trick. Nothing's working. It will go eventually, but geez. I'm holding out for like the 10.99 mark or the 9.99 I've lowered it to. I'm holding out. It's worth it, and I'm gonna get that. So let's go to sales. Sales have been dead. Obviously, I haven't really focused. I did list. Should we have a little look? I've got obviously you guys are here on half a screen, and then I've got half a screen free because I was looking at this. Oh, here we go. So my performance. Let's just go over my performance from 25th of June to 25th of July. I've sold one item on eBay. How fabulous! For a whopping £5.89 with like a pound eBay and PayPal fees. Now what that was a blue comforter. You might have seen it in my first car boot haul I did. Yeah, the first one I did, I've only done one, so that one. did all my research on eBay, £8 to £9 resale mark, baby comforters. Everyone's like, oh, pick them up, they're great. I can't sell the darn things. I put it for 8, didn't sell for a month. I lowered it to 7, didn't sell. Lowered it to 6.99. I think it sold for yeah 5.89, so like 5.99 odd. It just wouldn't sell. So my net profit from that was might take off the postage fees. I made £1. £1 profit, guys. We are getting there. That is enough to buy me something from the pound shop, even though they're all closing down. I'm gonna be rich at the end of the day. This is more of a hobby for me. Do you like the new microphone, by the way? It was 20 quid on an Amazon Prime sale. No more horrible iPhone, which I've smashed as well. So please buy from my eBay or Britlink store. I need to buy a new phone cover. It's currently held on with sellotape. I also have no camera at the moment because it's held on with sellotape. Oh, I go delusional at 2 o'clock in the morning. I get all my work done here, though. However, do you know what I find funny? I was looking at this today, actually. I didn't realise this. My traffic, my listing impressions are 7,000? What? My listing page views are 151. Yeah, so the Minecraft toys I was literally just on about have had 3,659 listing impressions, which I think is when they search for it on eBay, it pops up on a search, because my click-through rate is only 0.4%, which is not very good. Yeah. I do find that funny, though. Because then it says about sales conversion rate and stuff, and it's like, oh, I don't know, strange. I just found that hilarious, how I've had 7,000 listing impressions and I've sold one thing. But I sold a Mace Windu, a Lego figure, a few months back. When was that? 23rd of June I sold that. So it's like one thing a month, and I did undersell that hugely. I made a loss on that. It just wasn't shifting. I brought it on Britlink, in my Britlink to eBay thing. I don't know, I might have broke even. I want to get my money back. We made some good money on that mind. I might do another one of them. I literally just went on Britlink and was typing in some stuff, and I just googled it, eBayed it, found it was worth a bit more, brought it, stuck it on eBay, made a bit of profit. That was the fastest profit I've ever made, to be honest. It sold very quickly. What was I doing now? Oh god. Oh, I was looking at my listings. Selling on eBay. I hate eBay. Listings. I think they all ended. What have I got active and what's ended? Active listings. I've got 5. Wow. It's mostly Lego parts. I was trying to like dive into the Lego part market. You know, there's this growth tab on eBay. You can go, this is what people are searching for, but there's nothing listed for it. List this and you might get an 86% increase in sales. The whole load of rubbish that eBay gives you at this time of year. So it was like Lego parts. I was like, okay. It's also like the mystery minifigures are on there, which is linking next to my haul, which is here. It's a haul. I haven't sold any of it, but I mean, it's got 14 days left and it's got quite a few views. But I don't know. Ended. Where's my ended? Here we go. I have some shirts I purchased in my one of my videos. I sold one of them. Yeah, I sold the fat face one really quickly. The other two were not shifting at £7. I don't know why. The giraffe comforter hasn't sold at 10 quid. I might have to lower that. I did lower it. I lowered it to £6. Raph the giraffe comforter, and there was a giraffe snuggle toy for 6 quid. No one wanted it. What is going on, eBay? That should have sold ridiculously well at £10.99 for a comforter and a soft toy. What's going on? I've got this retro Looney Tunes Sun Signs mug. None on eBay. Stuck it on for $29.99. No one viewed it. I stuck on at $12.99. I had 32 views and 6 watchers, which I've only just realised that. I've only just seen that. So if I relist that, that'll probably go for $12.99 again. That should sell on a second rotation with 6 watchers. So that just shows, if you list something high and it has nothing, list it low and it gets something, you kind of find your middle point. So I could list that for $15.99 and it'll probably still get 6 watchers. The Minecraft stuff before it came unlisted had 7 watchers and 250 views. I've got a multi-listing here, which I'm diving more into. Actually, they're really good. 1 listing fee, and I've got 4 things to select from. It's a minifigure. I would show you. Oh, I could show you, but it's just take too much. It's the Lego Series 15 minifigure, the janitor, and I've just basically broken him down to his head, his torso, his legs, and the mop, and the hat, which I didn't have any of, so I didn't list it. And then if I get any more, I can literally just go into it, edit it, and just keep it listed and refreshing. I've sold one thing from it. Yeah, I sold 1 thing from it. I might just sit there on a best or cancel, to be honest, and just keep it there, and then add more. That's the plan. Because I might do that with these guys. Maybe if they're all here, I might do that. So Britlink, I think my last sale was like £5 odd. Britlink is hit and miss. I stuck a 30% sale, nothing sold. I used, what's the program called, Brickstock to reprice my shop, and it went down by like £200. This is the issue with Britlink and the sets. You have to only buy the sets with a 60% or higher margin, because there was one set I purchased that had like a 72% margin. Market got flooded because it has a high margin, and it now actually makes you a loss if you part it out. So yes, I actually lost money on that one, but I didn't lower the price, hoping it will go back up, and I think it is slowly. So that's the issue. People flood the markets and they lower the price. Don't lower the price of a market. Is what happens. It floods it and it goes. It's like with the carrots at Christmas and stuff. If no one flooded the market and sold one at a time, it'd be about £100 a carrot. Everyone floods the market, £1 a carrot. Okay, supply and demand. People need to know that. Also worth knowing, I think I mentioned it before, the Season 18 mystery minifigures. Yeah, Season 18. The policeman still goes for about £15 if you have them in your local shop. It's the 3rd to the 5th one on the back left. The new Harry Potter ones that are coming out. There's one of the main bad guy from Fantastical Beasts. There's only 1 per box. He's probably going to go for double or triple that, because it's obviously Harry Potter and the franchise is quite huge. The Harry Potter ones I'm going to stock up on, I think. That should be a good investment. Harry Potter, the old Harry Potter sets go for crazy money. I'm not going to get the sets, maybe just the minifigures. I might buy a box of £200 or something, box of minifigures. I haven't worked that one out yet. I'll think about it. So let's get on with the haul. This was £8 exactly. In the last recording, I worked out we're going to make about £10 profit, so it's not too bad. So we got this set, which is a polybag set. Here's obviously the figure. About £3, £2 to £3 parted out Britlink value. There's lots of doubles, which I quite like. Makes my life easier. 2 of these guys. These are good for mocks because of the hairpiece, the chest piece, the legs, and the backpack's good for mocks as well. This figure, which I found hilarious. This was supposed to be like limited edition, quite hard to find. There is either a manufacturing error or something, but he was like the most common in his series or something. 2 of the highwaymen. I think I'm gonna try and sell these on eBay, either as a pair or singly. Should get about £3.99 for them. I call this guy the junk guy because I don't actually know what people see in him. It's the worst figure in the world. It's so basic and boring. Obviously he's got like an extra torso. This won't sell on its own, so part out wise it's risky. I might just try and get my money back on him, which is like £1.50. If not, I'll check the part out. Someone might be paying a lot of money for this torso here. I don't know why. 2 of the fish guys. I've got another one with their weapons and stuff. And then this woman, who I've... so before I went to the supermarket and just brought like 5 sets and just to see what happens, and she actually did really well for me, so I'm quite pleased I got her. It's the... I think it's like the general woman. She comes with this. I haven't sold these, but these are about £1.99 to £2 resale value. Brand new, which these are. And then this is the woman. Let's be a bit of a eBay makeup girl. eBay? YouTube makeup. Here we are. Here's the shade. Lego figure 1. Her hairpiece sells really quickly. It went in like a day of listing. Her face also sells quickly. It's quite a unique female face. The body and legs I still have, so obviously very slow to sell, but you pretty much can make the money back on the wings if they sell, and the face and the hair. And she also comes with a like milkshake thing. It's pink. It has a straw, which my finger's covering. It's a straw, you can kind of see. Yeah, this is good for all the Lego mocks. So it goes for about £1, 1.99-ish on eBay. I probably get for that. About £10 profit we're looking. And now going on to eBay and Britlink, I've decided I'm going to quit my job in January, which is quite a huge step. I've been there for 2 years. I love it. It's like a second family to me. But I think now is the time to move on. It's getting to the point where it's becoming more of a hassle than something I enjoy. I used to enjoy it a lot. It's now kind of just like, ugh, work, get up, go to work, talk to customers, deal with customers, order things, clean, go home, have a bit of lunch, go back to work for 8 hours, come home at like 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, eat dinner, because I can't eat before I go, because I just have lunch. I can't have lunch and then have dinner and then go. Would be no point. So I eat dinner at like 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, go to sleep, wake up, repeat 5 days in a row. It's kind of like, yes, I get Sunday nights, Monday and Tuesdays off, but who else has them off? It's quite unsociable at the moment. Yeah, January, I'm going to leave. I've decided that. I think, yeah, unless I do less hours, I don't know. But I don't want to leave into nothing. That was something I was quite concerned about. I don't want to leave. Obviously, I've got a load of savings from working since I've been like 16, 15. I've got a huge load of savings. I was going to move out and buy a house. Yeah, but I've decided to change the house to making sure I actually have money income coming in. So the house is going to go on hold, I think, for a couple more years. The money's still there. It's still safe for the house. So I can move out whenever I want to, or rent somewhere wherever I want to. But yeah, I think for now, getting that passive income set up for January when I leave my job would be nice to have a bit of income coming in. So I've decided I'm going to invest £500 in Britlink stock. That's a huge investment for me. However, £500 Britlink stock actually in your shop is probably over £1,000 in resale value. So for every pound I spend, I'm getting 2 back. It's not the best ratio, but you know, I'll aim for free. I'll aim for a 70% markup margin. I've got until Christmas to get it all sorted. And I want to get some more shelving units. The ones I've got now are a bit small. I've seen someone who had some nice ones where you can divide the drawers. They look quite cool. I'm going to look at them. They're about 60 quid each though, which is quite a big investment as well. So that's where my life is currently. Work is crazy. Reselling's taken a step back, but I want it to come back again. I have a few things I need to list. I still haven't listed. I've got... Where are they? Ooh. These bloody Dora the Explorer DVDs, which are dirty still and stuck together. I might just donate these back to the shop. I'm not sure. But they need to be listed and put back on. I've got to relist all the listing... Got to restart the listings that have ended. There we go. I'm muddling my words today. Get all this Lego haul stuff done. Try and figure out some YouTube videos to make, because I really don't know. Unless you guys just want me to sit here and talk to myself and blabber on for an hour or two. Maybe you want me to do that. Maybe you don't care. But thanks to the subscribers, guys, we're on like 42 at the moment, which is weird. Every time I look at it, it goes up by like 10. But yeah, other businesses I've been thinking of are definitely like a cafe, maybe some sort of food business, maybe a pub, I don't know. Industry is hard to get into, so any type of industry, any type of shop is hard to run. I've always had a lovely dream of like a chocolate factory, sweet shop kind of thing, but profit margins on that like 20%. I was doing some research into all this. Profit margins on sweet shops are 20 to 40%. Coffee shops are like 60 to 80%. Cafes are like 60 to 80%. The place I work at is 40%. Our profit margin is 40%. You know, everywhere's different. You need the footfall. If you can't get the footfall, why are you paying like 17 grand in rent a year? It's just stupid. So it's a lot to think about for me, really. But I'm only young. Big future ahead. but I think I definitely have the right attitude towards life at the moment. I've got money saved, I've got passion for earning money, I work way too much. I mean, I haven't stopped working since I've been like 16. So through school I always worked, through when I left sixth form I've always worked non-stop. So yeah, I think I'm doing alright. So £500 going into Britlink. eBay, I'm just going to start listing more Lego parts. Yes, it's probably not going to sell, but if it... So the way I price on eBay is I try and get at least a minimum of free listing profit, which is like £1. So I try and get a minimum of £1 profit on every item. Um, I'm sure someone's going to ask, but what do I ship my figures in? It's the Seal Air A/000. It's going to be back to front. I got a box of... How many? 100 for like £8 off eBay. They're really, really cheap. Um, Obviously, it's a huge bag still for it, but my Royal Mail postal things just about fit on here, and I think this is the minimum you can send Royal Mail wise. Might be worth checking out their minimum measurements, but really cheap. I think it's like a 5p a bag or something, not too bad. But yeah, and then for bigger orders, I just went to like Poundland and got, I think it's a pack of 4 of the really large ones, just cut them in half. They're about double the size of that. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. I really don't know what else to say. I'm just blabbering, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I need to go to sleep. It's work soon. Hopefully someone's gonna watch this video to the end, and hopefully someone's gonna say it was great, well done. No, it's fine. I've probably put you all to sleep by now. Let me know how the microphone sounds. I've kind of had to tweak it a lot, and I haven't looked at the camera here because I'm just looking at my screen and looking at myself and how tired and miserable I look. Yeah, so I might do this monthly. This is kind of like a monthly catch up for me to you guys. I don't know. If anyone wants to do anything, if anyone wants to teach me anything, show me anything, let me know. Other than that, I'm gonna sign out here. I'm gonna go to work for the next week, and I'm probably gonna do 10 listings this week if I can in my breaks, and then maybe another 10 on my days off. So that'll be 20 listings this week. Yeah, let's aim for 20. 20 listings. I challenge everyone else to get 20 listings done this week, minimum. I don't know. Listing challenges are odd, because if you don't... Listing is something you need to be in the mood to do, and you might realize that your listings are so much better when you're actually in the mood to do them. If you're not in the mood to do your listings, they're poop. And I'm not even joking. Look at a listing that you actually did, and you're like, yeah, this is great. Look at a listing you did, and you really didn't want to list. The difference will actually be quite shocking. And yeah, just check that out. There's a lot of stuff that people don't realize, like sell-through rates, calculating percentages. Definitely look at your business and look at ways to improve. It's something I've always said on this channel and in life. Always look at ways to improve what you're doing at the moment. So for my job, for example, I've decided I'm going to leave in January. Always look at ways to improve. Obviously, I want to develop my career and CV. But I always want to work on my own. I am a very expressive person. I am very creative. And a lot of the time I feel like a job is holding me back and a boss is holding me back. If you're your own boss, you hold yourself back. And holding yourself back is a good way to improve on life and just generally try and be a better person in general. So I'm going to stop being so deep at 2 o'clock in the morning, because this wasn't supposed to be a deep, heartfelt video, but it has been. So I'm going to head to bed, and I will see you all soon. So take care, everyone, and leave some feedback in the description, the comments, and I'll see what I can do to improve on this. And maybe it'll become a monthly thing where I just natter for 24 minutes. Oh my god. I will see you all soon. Take care, guys.